I swear, there's some clubs I like working because I get to talk to people that I don't normally get to talk to. And Gary Abdul is the manager of Atlanta Comedy Theater, and I had spoke about him months ago. He helped discover Matt Rife before nobody knew who Matt Rife was. Just hilarious. Country Wayne. He helped Ricky Smiley started to pop. Gary was right there. Earthquake, if we want to go way back. And I love doing his club because I love Gary coming in the green room and we just talk shop the whole time. And he told me a very cool story about Matt Rife because, Gary's one of them guys like it seems like he gets guys to a certain level and then he kind of lets them go, almost like a dove. Like Gary Abdul's like, here, go fly, I always wonder like. Does he ever feel some kind of way because he's not managing these people anymore now that they have quote unquote popped and blown up, and then financially their money went up? But Gary seems pretty cool with everything. Like he almost like he gets the business. He understands that it's all business. It's never personal, and he's really taken Matt. Like it's hard to say like. He had Matt in the beginning, and then Matt just kind of like just in the last year took off. But he wasn't really managing Matt Rife for it's been years. But he was telling me how Gary somehow got him really good with Chappelle during COVID with the Chappelle's summer camp in Yellow Springs, and he said. He made the connection between Matt and Dave and got Matt on not himself, but helped get Matt on the summer show in Yellow Springs last year. And then, so he said he was at one of at the show in Yellow Springs. I'm sorry if this story seems a little choppy. I just don't want to. I don't want to indulge the story, and I don't want to add stuff on to make it better. I want to try to tell it exactly how Gary told it to me. But he said he was, he called Matt. Matt had a weekend off, and he called him and said, hey, Dave is at Madison Square Garden for like 4 shows. You should come to New York if you're off, just to be around it and hang out with Dave and get to know him and stuff. So Matt did, and of course Dave put him on stage and everything like that. And then Dave invited him to his summer camp. And I don't know if the Madison Square Garden was before or after summer camp, but both of it was around the same time frame. And he said when he was at summer camp in Yellow Springs, Matt was just standing outside like at the end of Dave's driveway. And Gary walked out there, and Matt was like, he goes, hey, man, I got something to say to you. And Gary thought he did something wrong. He was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And he goes, hey, man. You helped me out in the beginning, and I just want to show you something. And Gary pulled out his phone and showed me, and Matt bought him like I don't know if it's one of a kind or exclusive Rolex, and he had it in the box. Rolex is an amazing watch, but it's the presentation too. It's that Rolex box that sets it off. When you're getting a Rolex, that just like amps it up a bit. But he said Matt gave him the box and had the Rolex in it, and it was a thank you, basically, for looking out for him in the beginning. So I thought that was a cool story, and I hope Gary's okay with me sharing it. But he never wore the Rolex all weekend. I said, where's the watch? He goes, are you crazy? He goes, I ain't getting robbed. He sits in the safe in the house. So it was just a cool story to hear about. You got those people in your life that come in early in your career, and then when you pop, it's nice to hear that people don't forget about those people that helped them out in the beginning. I always like talking to Gary.